Negative thoughts come fast. They make you sad. They make you weak. Sometimes they do not stop. They repeat again and again. This is painful. But remember, the mind can change. You can guide your thoughts. You can control your mind. In this series, you will learn simple steps to stop negative thinking. Step by step, you will train your brain to think positive. You will learn how to relax, how to focus, and how to replace bad thoughts with good ones. These lessons are easy. You can practice them every day. If you follow all 15 parts, your mind will feel lighter. Your heart will feel calmer. Your life will feel brighter. So, stay with us on this journey. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs positivity today. Part 1. What is negative thinking? Negative thinking means always looking at the dark side. It means expecting the worst even before something happens. It makes the mind heavy and restless. For example, before an exam, a negative thinker says, "I will fail," even before trying. Negative thinking can come from fear, past failure, or lack of confidence. It makes small problems look very big. It makes good moments feel less. Negative thoughts also spread fast. One thought attracts another, and soon the mind becomes full of worries. But the truth is, most negative thoughts are not real. They are only imagination. They are stories the mind creates. Negative thinking steals happiness, peace, and courage. To stop it, we must first understand it. Thoughts are like clouds. Some are dark, some are bright. We cannot stop clouds from coming, but we can decide which clouds to watch. In the same way, we can learn to focus on better thoughts. Part 2. Why do negative thoughts come? Negative thoughts do not come without reason. They often come from past experiences. If someone failed once, the memory repeats in the mind, and the person starts expecting failure again. Negative thoughts also come from fear of the future. The mind imagines bad results before they happen. Another reason is comparison. When people look at others and feel less, negative thinking grows. Stress and tiredness also invite negative thoughts. When the body is weak, the mind becomes weak too. Negative thinking may also come from the people around us. If we spend time with negative people, their words and attitude enter our mind. The important truth is that negative thoughts are habits. They become strong only when we feed them again and again. If we stop feeding them, they lose power. The mind can learn new habits. With practice, positive thoughts can replace negative ones. But first, we must notice when negativity is starting. Part 3. The cost of negative thinking. Negative thinking looks small, but its cost is very high. It damages confidence. It makes people doubt their abilities. They stop trying new things because they already believe they will fail. Negative thinking also steals happiness. Even in good times, the mind finds something wrong. Negative thoughts also hurt relationships. When you think badly about people, you cannot trust them fully. It creates distance and misunderstandings. Negative thinking also affects health. It increases stress, weakens sleep, and makes the body tired. Over time, Constant negative thinking can lead to sadness and even depression. It also blocks success. Opportunities come, but a negative thinker avoids them because of fear. Life becomes smaller and smaller. The truth is, negative thoughts control you only if you allow them. If you learn to guide your mind, you can break free. Stopping negative thinking is not just about peace. It is about living a full and successful life. Part 4. Watch your thoughts. The first step to stop negative thinking is awareness. Most of the time, we do not notice our thoughts. They come and go very fast. Negative thoughts slip in quietly and fill the mind. To control them, you must first watch them. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day. Close your eyes and observe your thoughts. Do not fight them. Just notice what kind of thoughts are coming. Are they mostly positive or mostly negative? When you watch carefully, you will see patterns. You will understand when and why negative thoughts appear. Awareness is like a light in a dark room. When you turn on the light, darkness cannot stay. In the same way, when you become aware, negative thinking loses power. Watching thoughts regularly makes the mind stronger. With practice, you can catch negative thoughts quickly and replace them with better ones. Awareness is the beginning of change. Part 5. Replace the thought. You cannot stop a negative thought by force. If you say, "I will not think this," it comes back stronger. The smart way is to replace it. For example, if the thought is "I will fail," replace it with "I will try my best." If the thought is "nobody likes me," replace it with "I am learning to build better relations." Replacing means shifting focus from dark to light. At first, it feels unnatural, but with practice, it becomes a habit. The mind cannot hold two opposite thoughts at the same time. If you give it a positive one, the negative loses power. Write down some positive lines that match your problems. Keep them ready. Whenever a negative thought comes, read or repeat the positive one. Slowly, your brain learns a new way of thinking. Replacing is like changing old clothes for new ones. It makes you feel fresh and strong. Part 6. The power of gratitude. Gratitude means focusing on what you already have instead of what is missing. Negative thinking often comes from lack. The mind says, "I do not have enough money, enough talent, or enough success." Gratitude changes this. When you say, "I am thankful for my family, for my food, for my health," the mind becomes lighter. Stress reduces, and positive energy grows. A simple daily practice is to write 3 things you are grateful for every night. They can be small things, like a smile from a friend, a good meal, or a sunny day. This habit trains the brain to notice good instead of bad. Over time, gratitude becomes natural. The mind starts seeing blessings even in small moments. Gratitude and negative thinking cannot live together. One will always win. If you grow gratitude, negative thoughts lose space. Gratitude is like sunlight that removes the darkness of negativity. Part 7. Control your environment. The place you stay and the people you meet affect your thoughts. If you spend time with negative people, you will hear complaints, fear, and criticism. Slowly, these words enter your mind and become your thoughts. If you live in a messy or stressful environment, negativity grows. To stop negative thinking, change your environment. Spend more time with positive people. Listen to uplifting talks, stories, or music. Keep your room or workspace clean. Add light, fresh air, or plants. Surround yourself with things that give peace, not stress. Your environment is like soil, and your mind is like a plant. If the soil is dirty, the plant cannot grow. But if the soil is rich, the plant grows strong. In the same way, a healthy environment makes your mind healthier. You may not control everything outside, but you can choose where you spend time. Choose wisely, and negativity will reduce. Part 8. Practice positive self-talk. Most negative thinking comes from the way we talk to ourselves. The inner voice keeps saying you are weak, you cannot do it, you are not good enough. This voice creates fear and doubt. To stop it, you must practice positive self-talk. Self-talk means speaking to yourself in a kind and encouraging way. For example, instead of I cannot, say I will try. Instead of I always fail, say I am learning and improving. Positive self-talk is not lying to yourself. It is choosing helpful words instead of harmful ones. You would not speak badly to a friend, so do not speak badly to yourself. Every day, stand in front of a mirror and say 3 positive lines about yourself. At first it may feel strange, but slowly your mind believes it. Positive self-talk builds confidence. When the inner voice becomes kind, negative thinking has no place to stay. Part 9. Focus on the present. Negative thoughts often come from 2 places, the past and the future. The mind says, I failed before, so I will fail again. Or it says, what if something bad happens tomorrow? But the truth is, the past is gone and the future has not come yet. Stress only grows when we live in these 2 times. Calmness comes when we live in the present. Focus on what you are doing right now. If you are eating, enjoy the food. If you are working, give full attention. If you are walking, notice your steps. This is called mindfulness. It means living fully in the moment. Negative thoughts lose power when you are fully present. The present is small and simple, but it is real. The past is memory. The future is imagination. Whenever negative thinking comes, gently bring your mind back to now. The present is where peace lies. Part 10. Limit negative media. What you watch, read, and listen to goes directly into your mind. News, social media, movies, and even songs can fill your brain with fear, anger, or sadness. Too much of this creates negative thinking. To stop it, control your media diet. Just like junk food harms the body, junk content harms the mind. Choose carefully what you consume. Watch things that inspire you, teach you, or make you smile. Read books that give hope and knowledge. Follow people online who share positive energy. Reduce time spent on negative news or gossip. You cannot stop all bad information, but you can limit it. Protect your mind as you protect your health. Remember, your thoughts are the result of what you feed your brain. Feed it wisely, and negativity will reduce naturally. Media is powerful, but you can control how it affects you by making smart choices every day. Part 11. Take care of your body. The mind and body are deeply connected. If the body is tired, sick, or weak, negative thoughts come easily. But if the body is healthy, the mind feels lighter and stronger. To stop negative thinking, take care of your body daily. Sleep well, because rest clears the brain. Eat fresh food, because junk food makes the mind heavy. Drink enough water, because dehydration causes stress. Exercise, because movement releases happy chemicals in the brain. Even a short walk or simple stretches can lift your mood. Taking care of the body is not only for health, it is also for mental peace. When the body has energy, the mind finds it easier to think positive. Treat your body kindly, because it is the home where your mind lives. A healthy lifestyle is one of the strongest tools to fight negative thoughts and build a peaceful, balanced life. Part 12. Spend time in nature. Nature has a healing power. When you feel trapped in negative thoughts, step outside. Look at the trees, the sky, the flowers, or the flowing water. Nature gives calm energy. It slows down your racing mind. The fresh air makes your body relax. The green color around you is soothing for the eyes and for the heart. You do not need hours. Even 10 minutes in a park, on a balcony, or near plants can help. Walking slowly in nature makes you focus on the present moment. You hear the birds, you feel the breeze, you notice the sunlight. In those moments, negative thinking becomes smaller. Nature reminds you that life is bigger than your worries. Problems feel lighter when you connect with the natural world. Make it a habit to spend time in nature every day, even if it is short. The more you do this, the more peace you will feel inside. Part 13. Write your thoughts down. Sometimes the mind feels you full of negative thoughts. They go round and round, making you restless. In such times, writing can help. Take a notebook and write whatever comes to your mind. Do not judge or stop yourself. Just put the thoughts on paper. This is called journaling. It works like emptying a bag that is too heavy. Once the thoughts are on paper, the mind feels lighter. You can also see your thoughts more clearly. Many problems look smaller when written down. After writing, you can decide which thoughts are helpful and which are not. You may even find solutions to your worries while writing. Make journaling a daily habit. Spend 5 to 10 minutes before sleeping or after waking up. Writing regularly helps in understanding your feelings and controlling your mind. It is a simple but powerful way to reduce negative thinking and build inner peace. Part 14. Practice gratitude. Negative thoughts usually come from focusing on what we do not have or what is wrong in life. Gratitude changes this focus. Gratitude means being thankful for what you already have. It does not need to be big things. Even small things matter. For example, clean water, food, a bed to sleep, a friend to talk to, or the ability to walk. When you notice these gifts, your mind becomes lighter. A good practice is to write 3 things you are grateful for every day. You can do it in the morning or before sleep. Gratitude slowly trains the mind to look for positives instead of negatives. When you are busy counting blessings, negative thoughts do not get space. Gratitude is simple, but it is one of the strongest medicines for the mind. Part 15. Practice patience and consistency. Stopping negative thinking is not a one-day job. It is a slow process. The mind has been trained for many years to think negatively, so changing it takes time. Do not expect instant results. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small improvements. If you reduce even one negative thought a day, it is progress. Be consistent with the practices you learned, like gratitude, positive self-talk, journaling, and mindfulness. Small daily actions build big results over time. Sometimes, negativity will return, and that is normal. Do not feel defeated. Just continue your practice. Remember, the goal is not to remove all negative thoughts forever. The goal is to control them and not let them control you. With patience and consistency, your mind will become stronger, calmer, and more positive every day. Negative thinking is like a heavy cloud. It covers your mind and blocks your light. But step by step, you can clear the cloud. With awareness, gratitude, and practice, you can guide your mind to peace. Remember, change takes time. Be patient. Be consistent. Even small steps every day bring big results. A positive mind makes life stronger, happier, and brighter. If you found these 15 parts helpful, stay connected with us. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who want to live with more positivity. Together, we can build a better and calmer mind.